world commemorates International Youth Day on the 12th of August annually to help bring youth into national development. When youth have safe spaces to engage, they can contribute significantly to peace and social cohesion. This is why the theme for this year's International Youth Day is creating safe spaces for youth. I'll be speaking to some young Nigerians on the importance of creating safe spaces for youths in Nigeria to help them contribute to Nigeria's economic and political development.
Naturally, Nigerians thrive as entrepreneurs. If you go to Lagos today, you see a lot of businesses who are striving even in very difficult terrain. And now we're seeing government increase investment for entrepreneurs. But I believe there are opportunities, and I want to believe that the fact that world leaders agreed to use the theme for this year, saying we should deliberately create safe spaces for young people, I think it's great. It's to also draw attention to issues that affect young people so that we can have lasting solutions.
To the industry, I mean the production sector. Of course, the people that make things to work there are young people. If you go to the banking industry, the people that make things to work there are young people. If you go to most of the sectors, even in the political sector, they may not be at the helm of leadership, but they are the things that make things to happen. So for me, if you are going to talk about how the youth have fared, there has not been any time in the history of our nation that our youth have not been doing well.
In order to tackle the menace of unemployment, there is a cogent need for young Nigerians to be involved in policy-making processes in the country.
Let's ask this question. How many industries have closed down in the last 10 years in this country? We have leadership that is making the environment so difficult for business to succeed in this country. And as long as it continues to be like that, there's nothing anybody can do than for us to continue to be in this vicious circle of unemployment, insecurity, and poverty, because all of these are interwoven. And there's little a young Nigerian can do to make that, to make the situation to change, because young Nigerians are not the one on the table formulating policies.
And there's nowhere in the world where the government is the highest employer of labor. But in Nigeria, it is such. And then I think it's a foundational problem. The foundation, the way we started, the way we evolved, it all began that government does everything. So as such, everybody depends on government for everything. But unlike the United States of America, for instance, which started or was built, or its basic infrastructure, should I say, was built by more of businessmen, entrepreneurs out of competition. So I think we need to imbibe the spirit of entrepreneurship.
Is that we need to see intergenerational neutrality, intergenerational equity, where I am not judged because I look like someone from the East, where I am not judged because of my beliefs and my political ideals, but where I am respected because of what I have to offer, what I've done, what I've done in the past, and what are my ideas and vision.
Nigeria's youthful population remains a major driver for her economy. This is why an enabling environment and a stable polity will create safe spaces for young Nigerians to thrive and grow significantly.